evening to all of you friends. A very, very good evening to all of you. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. Now, today we are talking about other law entrance examinations, especially. Now, keeping in mind the importance of other law entrance examination which you will be encountering with, for example, CLAT, Jamia Millia, Maharashtra CET, and other host of examination. What are those questions that are asked insofar as legal general knowledge is concerned? Now, apart from CLAT, there also happens to be Jamia Millia examination. You have SLAT, you have Maharashtra CET, you have CUET exam, and host of other important examination. Now, keeping in mind the other host of examination that a student prepares for, it is absolutely important that you guys should be aware of the kind of questions that are asked in legal reasoning. Now, insofar as CLAT examination is concerned, the kind of questions you get are all passage-based questions. So you have a set of passage. Based on the passage, based on your understanding of the passage, you solve the questions. But when we are talking about other law entrance examination, now, what are those examinations? Maharashtra CET, CUET. What kind of question? They ask you legal GK question apart from legal reasoning question. Now, that is very, very important for each and every one of you to focus right now. Because we have to understand one very basic important thing is that legal knowledge also plays a very, very important and a crucial role. And today I shall, in the course of this session, will have a quiz with you guys. What I intend to do, what I intend to tell you is by way of a quiz because it becomes interactive, it becomes interesting and henceforth. So guys, without much ado, let's begin. A very good evening to all of you who have joined me. Fantastic. Good to see a number of students having joined me. Fantastic. Let's start. But before I begin, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you Maharashtra CET Open Mock, Jamia Millia Open Mock, and SLAT Open Mock. These are all free of cost. I would request each and every one of you to go to the description box below right now and register yourself for the All India or other law entrance test mock. Maharashtra CET 6th to 14th, then you have JMI between 15th and 21st, and SLAT between 22nd and 28th of January this year. Link is given in the description box below. Do not forget to register yourself. Attempt this All India Mega Mock. BYJU'S Exam Prep also brings to you unlock your 3-day free trial access. Go to the description box below and enjoy unlimited 3-day free trial access to all our courses. The first question is up there on the screen. The question is, in the Indian Constitution, insofar as the Indian Constitution is concerned, which article acknowledges the term Bharat as the official name of the nation? Now, over the last one and a half year, there has been a lot of news. India, Bharat, people are saying there is a lot of politics over it, but we are not concerned about the politics. We are just concerned about the question. Under the Indian Constitution, which article acknowledges India, that is Bharat? India is also the name. Bharat also happens to be the name. And the correct answer is option A. Article 1 of the Indian Constitution says that India, that is Bharat. Is that clear? So India and Bharat can be used as one and the same thing because the Constitution of India states so. Very important question. Those of you who are preparing for other law entrance examinations especially. Moving on to the next question. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court struck down Section 66A of the Information and Technology Act? Now, this was a judgment that was delivered by Justice Chelameshwar and, if I'm not wrong, Justice Rohington Nariman, who struck down Section 66A of the IT Act, stating that it gives excessive power to the police to arrest someone just because you have written something on Facebook or on any social media platform. Can the police arrest you? Now, 66A was declared arbitrary, and hence the Supreme Court struck it down in Shreya Singh's case. It is not Sneha. It is Shreya Singhal versus Union of India. So in Shreya Singhal versus Union of India, the Supreme Court struck down the contagious Section 66A of the Information and Technology Act. Very, very important for all of you who are preparing. Very, very important. Is that clear? So please try to understand the fact that 66A was struck down by the Supreme Court in Shreya Singhal's case. Very, very important. Moving on to the next question. Question number 3. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court gave legal recognition to the third gender? Very, very important. The third gender. Now, tomorrow when you are filling up your entrance examination forms, it's written male, female, or others, right? Even if you fill up the CLAT form. In which case the Supreme Court recognized this third generation, this third gender. Third gender. Apart from man and woman, there exists another gender. In which case was it dealt upon? The Supreme Court recognized the rights of third gender. In which case? And the correct answer is NALSA versus Union of India. National Legal Services Authority versus Union of India. So in NALSA versus State of Union of India, the Supreme Court recognized the third generation, gave legal rights to the third generation, third gender. Sorry. Okay. So the third gender was given legal recognition in NALSA versus Union of India. Question number 4. That's very easy. This question is supposedly to be known by each and every one of us. In which case the Supreme Court laid down guidelines insofar as sexual harassment at workplace is concerned. So in which case guidelines were laid by the Honorable Supreme Court insofar as sexual harassment at workplace is concerned? And the correct answer, most of you are aware of it. If you are not, then I'm sorry to say that you have not prepared. In Vishaka versus State of Rajasthan, the Supreme Court came out with certain guidelines because there were no such guidelines. The parliament did not make any law, no legislature made any law relating to sexual harassment at workplace. There was a void, there was vacuum, and henceforth the Supreme Court came into rescue, laid down certain guidelines relating to sexual harassment only at workplace. The most important thing is the fact that it is only related to workplace. Okay, moving on to the next question. Question number 5. The court laid down basic guidelines for power of president's rule. Now, president's rule, what is the power of the president? The power of the president during president's rule was broadly outlined in which of the following cases? S.R. Bommai, Minerva Mills, Sushil Mittal, Vidya Bharati. And the correct answer, most of you are, again, I'm sure most of you know it, is S.R. Bommai. In S.R. Bommai versus Union of India, the Supreme Court laid down certain guidelines, or rather the contours, the borders, the boundaries of the president's power during president's rule. The power during president's rule. What is the power of the union government or the president at the time when a state is under president's rule? Next question, question number 6. The court held that Jat reservation is unconstitutional. Very, very important. Jat reservation was declared unconstitutional by the Supreme Court of India very recently, in the recent past. In which case the Supreme Court held that Jat reservation is unconstitutional? Can any one of you tell me right now? Can any one of you? Fast. In which case the Supreme Court held that Jat reservation is unconstitutional? The correct answer is it was in Ram Singh versus Union of India. In Ram Singh versus Union of India, the Supreme Court categorically held that reservation for Jats was declared unconstitutional. Very, very important. Jat reservation was declared unconstitutional in Ram Singh versus Union of India. So in Union of India versus Ram Singh, it was declared unconstitutional. Am I clear to each and every one of you? Am I clear? Every one of you. Okay. So Ram Singh versus Union of India is the correct answer to this particular question. Option A. Is that clear, everyone? Are you guys enjoying this? Now, by this kind of a habit of solving some 15, 20 legal GK question, you can remain updated. You can remain focused on your preparation. Next question. Which case led to the imposition of emergency? Imposition of emergency. And was a landmark case regarding election disputes relating to the 39th constitutional amendment. Now, when you are talking about emergency relating to election disputes, it was internal emergency. Internal emergency that was declared during Indira Gandhi's regime. And the correct answer. So there was a challenge to Indira Gandhi's election in the Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court said that Madam Gandhi, the election process was wrong. She was asked to leave the office. In the Supreme Court, again, things did not turn out well in favor of Mrs. Gandhi. So the case that was the landmark judgment during and was the reason for imposition of emergency was Raj Narayan versus Indira Gandhi. In Raj Narayan versus Indira Gandhi was the case that led to the imposition of internal emergency in India under Indira Gandhi. Am I clear, all of you? Is that clear to everyone? Raj Narayan versus Indira Gandhi. Very good. Those of you who are attempting it, very good. Fantastic. Great to see that. Great to see that. Chalo, moving on to the next question. The next question is, in which landmark case the Supreme Court held that second marriage of Hindu man is invalid even if he converts to Islam before marriage? In which case the Supreme Court categorically stated that if a Hindu man marries for the second time, and even before marrying the second time, he converts into Islam, he converts his religion from Hinduism to Islam, the second marriage is invalid. Can any one of you tell me? Very interesting, very important question. Very important question. In which landmark case the Supreme Court held that the second marriage of a Hindu man? It is Sarla Mudgal versus Union of India. It is Sarla Mudgal versus Union of India. Very, very important. Very, very important, friends. Absolutely important. I hope most of you are noting all these things down in your notebook, because these kind of questions are the questions that come in your other law entrance examination when we are talking about legal GK. Question number 9. Another landmark judgment of the Supreme Court of India, which held that the power of judicial review is also vested with the High Courts under 226 and Supreme Court under 32. This is a basic feature of the Indian Constitution. The basic structure of the Indian Constitution, integral and essential feature of the Constitution. Your citizen's right that in case his fundamental rights are violated, he has a right under Article 226 to bang the doors of the High Court and under Article 32 to knock the doors of the Supreme Court. They are an integral and essential features of the Indian Constitution. It was in L. Chandra Kumar. Okay, the correct answer is L. Chandra Kumar. L. Chandra Kumar. L. Chandra Kumar versus Union of India. Option A is the right answer. Option A. Option A is the right answer, friends. Option A is the right answer. I hope you guys are understanding this. I hope you are understanding this. Okay, fantastic. L. Chandra Kumar judgment dealt with the right of the citizen to move the Supreme Court under 32 and the High Court under 226. Question number 10. Which landmark constitutional case is also known as the Mandal Commission case? Mandal Commission case relating to reservation. Now, landmark constitutional case called the Mandal Commission case. Most of you are aware of it. Yes, it is the Indira Sahane judgment. It is the Indira Sahane judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court of India. The Constitution Bench of the Supreme Court of India in Indira Sahane versus Union of India did decide good a landmark constitutional case, the Mandal Commission case relating to reservation. Now, one very important fact that I should tell you that in Indira Sahane it was held that reservation cannot exceed 50%. The Constitution Bench of the Supreme Court in Indira Sahane said that reservation cannot exceed 50%. Question number 11. Which landmark legal case of the Supreme Court dealt with right to legal aid as fundamental right? Right to legal aid as a fundamental right was decided in which of the following case? So the Supreme Court, in which case, said that right to legal aid. Now, right to legal aid means that right of every individual to receive legal aid. Now, just because a person is poor, he cannot be denied justice. Just because a person is poor, he cannot afford a bail bond should he remain in jail for years after years. And henceforth, the Supreme Court in Sheila Bharse versus Union of India, in Sheila Bharse versus Union of India held that right to legal aid is a fundamental right of the citizen enshrined under Part 3 of the Indian Constitution. Right to get legal aid from the state. Okay, so and henceforth today you have the National Legal Services Authority of India, State Legal Services Authority of India, District Legal Services Authority of India, and henceforth, right? Question number 12. Which of the following is not a part of directive principles of state policy? Provisions for work and maternity relief, it is there. Village panchayat, yes. Adult education, international peace and security, the correct. Now, this is a question which your correct answer will come only if you delete or you know, by way of deletion of wrong answers, eliminating wrong answers. So the correct answer is adult education. Nowhere it is spoken of. Adult education, nowhere it is spoken of in the directive principles of state policy. Nowhere it is spoken of in the directive principles of state policy. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear to each and every one of you? Any doubts? Any doubts that you have, please let me know. Okay, so keep this in your mind that we are over here talking about some very, very important and very, very concerning legal GK. These are some of the expected questions when you are preparing for other law entrance examination. So when you are preparing for other law entrance examination, these are the questions that you must keep in your mind. Is that clear? All of you? Okay, fantastic. Great to see all of you. Okay, fantastic. Chal. Moving on to the next question, question number 13. Parliament consists of upper house, Rajya Sabha, lower house, Lok Sabha, President of India, all of the above. Does the parliament consist of only the lower house and the upper house? That is Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha? Now, when a bill becomes a law, the signature of the president comes into play. So, it is the duty of the parliament to make laws. Lok Sabha passes a law, it goes to the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha passes a law, does it become a law? No, wait. President's signature is required, the approval of the president. So the assent of the president is also very, very important. So the correct answer is all of the above. All of the above is the right answer. All of the above. Am I clear to each and every one of you? Am I clear? Now, another very important thing that you must realize is the fact that these questions are based on judgments and they play a very important role. One very important thing that comes to my mind is the fact that if you are preparing for other law entrance examination, please feel free to talk to our counselors. Go to the description box below. Just you will find a Google form. Just fill the form and we will get back to you. You can talk to us individually and personally about any kind of issues that you have. Question number 14. In which landmark case the Supreme Court held that acid victims must be paid compensation. Now, acid victims, in some villages it was found, and across India, there was a rampant use of acid on women's face, especially on younger women's face. So the Supreme Court in Lakshmi versus Union of India, held that acid victims must be paid compensation money. So state government, union government, whichever government it can be or maybe, has to pay compensation to the victims of acid attacks. That was a very important judgment of the Supreme Court of India, and you must all appreciate the fact that it's a very important thing for the Supreme Court of India to have come to the rescue of these young women who face such atrocities. Okay, fantastic. Let's move ahead to the next question. Who is the Attorney General of India? Who is the Attorney General of India? R. Venkatramani, R. Venkatraman, Mukul Rohtagi, or Tushar Mehta? Who happens to be the Attorney General of India? The Attorney General of India is Tushar Mehta? No, he happens to be the Solicitor General of India. Is it Mr. Mukul Rohtagi? He is the former Solicitor General of India. Is it Mr. R. Venkatraman? No, he is not. He is an additional Solicitor General of India. The Attorney General of India is none other than Mr. R. Venkat Ramani. The Attorney General of India happens to be Mr. R. Venkat Ramani as on date. Okay, fantastic. Great to see all your answers. So guys, if you're liking this session, do press the like button. If you're liking this session, do press the like button fast. Okay. Now, whenever you want to kickstart your other law entrance examination preparation, go to the description box below, fill the form and talk to our counselors. We will be there to help you out. BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you CLAT 2025 Comprehensive Course. A comprehensive course that will help you insofar as your CLAT 2025 preparation is concerned. In this course, we bring to you 380 plus hours of live classes, 300 plus recorded videos, 55 mock tests, 10,000 plus practice question, practice test, study material, doubt resolution, and the most important, CLAT Ignite magazine. So start early, stay ahead from the rest. That is a tip from me. Again, let me just bring to your attention that we are coming up with All India Open mock test for Maharashtra CET, Jamia as well as CLAT. Maharashtra CET Open mock test will happen between 6th and 14th of January. Jamia between the 15th and 21st of January. CLAT between 22nd and 28th of January. And it is absolutely free of cost. Link is given in the description box below. So go right now and fill the form. Register yourself. Okay. Fantastic. Now we are coming with a very new series, Legal and GK Booster series for CLAT 2025 aspirants. So those of you who are preparing yourself for CLAT 2025, we bring to you Legal and GK Booster series every Sunday at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. starting from the 7th of January. Do attend this. Another very important announcement is the fact that CLAT 2025 aspirants, a lot of questions they have. How, what, and why. All will be answered on 14th of January at 6 p.m. We are coming up with a free workshop, so do register now and attend this workshop on 14th of January. Those of you who are preparing for Law 2024, other law entrance examination, those examinations which will take place in the month of May, June and all, we are coming up with a test series wherein you have 15 other law entrance examination mocks at the most affordable price. Do get yourself this very important mock test because it will going to help you in understanding where you stand. Okay, so with this we come to the end. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our Instagram. Do not forget to like our Facebook page, join our Telegram channel. Do not forget that a lot of things comes up on our Telegram channel. And if you haven't downloaded the BYJU'S Exam Prep app, do it now. A lot of free materials are there waiting for you. So guys, with this we come to the end of this session. Thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoyed this session. I hope you liked this session. Do share this session with your friends and tell them to watch this session because a lot of important legal GK stuff was declared in the course of this session. Okay, with this we come to the end. Thank you very, very much. God bless you. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great week ahead and there's a lot of time to study. So those of you who are planning to study, yes, this is the time for you. You have just 11 and a half months for your preparation for CLAT 2025. Don't miss this opportunity, friends.